Hi everybody, it's Andy and welcome again to my office in Modesto, California. In this video I'm going to talk about taking the bar exam to become an attorney and also share with you the big tip, the important tip I think, that helped me the most when I was taking my exams. So to give you an idea of some background, some context I guess, I took the California bar exam in July 2009, passed the first time. In February 2012 I took the bar exam in New York and also passed the first time. So that said, I do have to qualify one thing, that the bar exam varies not only from state to state, but it also varies a little bit from year to year as well. So in other words, the California exam is different than the New York exam, which is different than the Tennessee exam, which is different than the Virginia exam, etc. And the California exam, for example, will vary from 2009 to 2010, 11, 12, etc., etc. So that said, I guess, like if you're watching me, I'm recording this video in November 2015. If you're watching me way into the future, say in 2030, 2025, etc., and you want to take the California exam, your experience hopefully will be different. Hopefully the exam will be different by then. Your experience will be different than mine, but hopefully the lessons that I'm about to share with you will still apply to your situation. So that said, the big tip, the big juicy tip that all of you came here for basically can be summarized in two words: past exams. So think of it like this, I guess. The analogy that I had at the time in 2009 and again in 2012, as well as today, is basically this. Pick your profession. If you are a surgeon, if you're a chef, if you're a soldier, an airline pilot, an athlete, whatever it is, in order to train for the thing that you do, the task that you do when everything's on the line, so to speak, the way that you train is that you do it under the most realistic situation you can. So, if you're a pilot, you actually get in the airplane or you get in the simulator. If you're a soldier, you fly your plane, shoot your gun, drive your tank, whatever it is. Same thing if you're an athlete, same thing if you are, if you want to become an attorney and you have to take the bar exam, you train under the most realistic situation that you can. So that said, California is fantastic in that it puts out sample exams, basically exams that were given, for the February exam, the July exam, etc., for the last 5 calendar years. So, today's November 2015, you can actually go online, I will go ahead and link it down below, and get the actual exam that was given in February 2010, July 2010, etc., all the way to the present. And what's also great about that is that you get not only the actual exam questions, but you also get sample answers that the people who reviewed the bar exam, the people who graded the exam, they thought those answers were good. So you have like a target to shoot for, I guess. New York is the same way, except they're slightly different. They actually give you February and July exam questions and sample answers for the last 10 calendar years. So again, to today's 2015, and you can actually go online, again, linked below, to see exams going back to 2005 that were given in New York State. So personally, I found that the most helpful when I was preparing for my exams, and I passed. Hopefully you'll find that advice helpful also, and you, like me, will also pass the first time. So if you do pass the first time, go ahead and leave me a comment. I would love to hear, to hear the kudos, I guess, or the good news that you've passed. But until then, I will talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Bye.